I'm Barry Corley, and I'm Field Crops Technology Instructor at Mississippi Delta Community College in Morehead, Mississippi. We have received a grant through Mississippi Department of Agriculture and Commerce and United States Department of Agriculture, a specialty crop block grant to promote growing vegetables in the Delta. This through the use of a high tunnel. The high tunnel extends growing season, and it's the next best thing we can get close to a greenhouse. What it does, it provides extra time at the beginning of the growing season because you can close the sides and the ground will warm up quicker. You can plant earlier, but where you get your real benefit is on the tail end of the growing season, where when the weather starts to get cooler or cold, the ground temperatures will stay up and you'll be getting vegetables on the end of December. The ground where the high tunnel is currently sitting is heavy clay soil, which that's not very suitable for vegetables. So we knew we had to bring in some sandy loam type soil, more productive soil. Plus it needed to be built up because of the elevation. We had our construction equipment program did that, along with the assistance of City of Morehead and the Sunflower County Road Department brought their dump trucks in, and we're very grateful for both of those groups for helping us out with that. We had a volunteer to donate some time with McCain Farms from Drew, Mississippi. Brought a dozer in to be able to put it on grade. Our drafting and design students and instructors actually set the elevations, set the corner post, and got everything ready for the construction crew when they got here. Of course, we had a crew come in to do the actual construction, and we took it from there. We did get a water line installed. We were able to tie into that water line to lay our drip system. We run one headline, and then we have what we call drip tape for each row that comes off of that headline and just drips right beside the plants. We install that on top of the rows, and then we put our ground cover on top of that, and then we knew to cut our holes within a certain distance where the drip tape was in our ground cover to plant our plants. We lay the ground cover because that is a natural barrier for weed control. We're trying to stay as organic as possible with this project. The ground cover is a black material that comes in a 6 foot wide by 600 foot roll. And of course we had to measure everything out, overlap it, get it positioned over the rows just right over the drip tape. And then we came back and cut holes in it to be able to put our plants in. It's done a very good job of keeping weeds out. We have 1 row of squash, 3 rows of tomatoes, 2 rows of peppers, which is 1 row of bell pepper, half a row of jalapeno peppers, and half a row of banana peppers. We have also 1 row of eggplant and 1 row of cucumbers. Well, we chose just what people generally like to grow in a springtime garden. And we're just on a trial and error process this first year. We're going to see how everything works out. Most everyone likes tomatoes, likes squash, likes peppers, cucumbers, eggplants, so that's what we're kind of going with, just the general run-of-the-mill spring garden plants. We had 2 volunteers come out and help us plant, which they really learned a lot. We enjoyed them coming out. Of course, we have workshops coming up. We'll have one on June the 29th, just basic agronomic principles of growing vegetables in a high tunnel. It will be conducted by Dr. David Ingram, who is a retired plant pathologist with the Mississippi State University Extension Service. He's going to take the first hour just talking about different pests, different growing principles, things to look for. And then I'll take the second hour and we'll just troubleshoot and actually do some hands-on practices of, we're planning on tying up 1 row of our tomatoes, showing how to do a French weave with that, and let folks pick what's out there, and just having a good time with hands-on experiences, demonstrations in the high tunnel. Anybody that volunteers will qualify to be able to get vegetables out of the high tunnel. And we're working right now to get a schedule up for that. The students will be the ones that will be getting the vegetables and be getting them out to the volunteers and needy people after school when we start back with school in the fall.